It's hard to underestimate the usefulness of Google My Business listing for every local business, because it allows them to appear in Google search results even if they don't have a website or it can't rank at the top positions yet. However, if you fill in your business information incorrectly or don't optimize the profile properly, it may not only reduce the listing efficiency, but even lead to losing trust in customers' eyes. But don't worry, because in this video I'm gonna show you a step-by-step process of creating and setting up a great and fully optimized business profile that will help you to easily connect with customers across Google Search and Maps. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're interested in online marketing, and let's begin. The very first step that you have to do is to sign up into Google account you want to associate with your business or create a new one if you don't already have it. Once it's done, go to google.com/business or follow the link in the description of this video and click Manage Now. Now you need to enter your business name. For example, let it be a barbershop called The Happy Barber. Press the next button and then you will be asked to choose the category that fits your business best. Try to choose the most accurate category possible, because it's the way to tell Google which type of customers should see your business listing. On the next step you can choose whether you want to add an address of the business location or not. Since my business has a location, I'm gonna select the first option. Add your address and press Next. Also, if you're ready to serve customers outside the business location, you can select the appropriate option and indicate the areas that suit you. Next, you can add your phone number as well as a website URL. By the way, if you don't have a website yet, I do not recommend you to select the option with a free site from Google anyway, because instead of a website, they will provide you just one useless and awful looking page which is hosted on a subdomain. Then just press the Finish button and you will be taken to the second part of the signing up process, where you have to verify that you are the real owner of the business. For some types of businesses, Google provides an ability to verify by phone or email, but the most common case is when you can verify your business only by receiving a postcard with a verification code. This is not very convenient, but if you live in the United States, it may take up just 5 days to arrive, which is not so bad, while if you live in another country, it may take even up to a month to receive a postcard. Also, you can verify your business later by clicking the appropriate button, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, since it's just a tutorial and I can't verify my business anyway. In the next step, you have to specify the services your business provides. As you can see, Google has already suggested a few options, but you can add custom ones as well. And I highly recommend you to add as many related services as you can come up with, because it's important if you want to rank for the appropriate search queries. For example, in my case, it could be haircut, head shave, beard trim, and so on. Then you have to indicate your business hours. If you want to indicate that your business hours include a break, just create 2 entries for the same day with different times. Next, you need to decide whether you want to accept messages from customers or not. If this feature is enabled, customers will see a message button on your business profile and be able to message you at any time. After the message has been sent, you will receive a notification and can reply to it from the dashboard. It goes without saying that the ability for customers to get in touch with you in real time is extremely beneficial, and I definitely recommend to use it. In the next step, you have to enter your business description. You need to try to add as many keywords related to your business as possible, but without getting spammy. For example, you can tell your customers what you offer, what advantages differ you from competitors, and any other details about your business that are helpful for customers to know. Another crucial step is to add photos of your business. First of all, it helps to highlight the business features to attract and inform customers. And secondly, according to Google research, business profiles with photos have 2 times bigger CTR, which stands for click-through rate. However, pay attention that your photos won't show on Google until you verify your business, so I recommend you to do so as soon as possible. Next, Google will provide you a $100 free advertising credit, so that you can start advertising your business with Google Ads immediately, which is quite generous of them. By the way, if you need any help with Google Ads, I have a tutorial on it. You can find the link in the description of this video. As for me, since I don't have a business, I'm gonna skip this step and move ahead. And don't worry if you've made any mistakes while filling out your business profile, because you can change any info later. So here is the Google My Business dashboard. But before I start explaining to you how things work here, let me quickly show you what an optimized Google Business Profile looks like, so that you will understand what we strive for and how your profile will look if you follow all the steps from this tutorial. Here is a good profile example. As you can see, it contains photos, business description, a phone number and call button, link to the website and social media profiles, working hours, questions and answers section, a bunch of customer reviews, and even an ability to book an appointment online. So further in this video I'm gonna show you how to optimize the profile in pretty much the same way, as well as share with you some additional useful tips from my experience. Let's return to the dashboard and continue. First of all, I would like to point out that Google's algorithm for ranking business profiles doesn't just consider proximity and relevance, but also activity and quality of the information. It means that you have to fill your profile as complete as possible and use all the additional features like reviews and messaging if you want to make your business more visible and get a higher engagement rate. Let's start from the Info tab, where we can edit all the information that we've already added during the sign-up process, as well as supplement it with some useful details. To edit any info, just click the pencil next to the field you'd like to edit, make your change and choose Apply. And first of all, we're gonna add additional categories. To do that, think about what other search queries people might be using when looking for your business. In my case, it can also be hair salon or hairdresser. Or, for example, if your main category is a restaurant, an additional one might be a Chinese restaurant. Anyway, don't worry if you didn't come up with any additional categories, it's absolutely normal for some types of business. Then we're gonna add a service area. Just enter the name of the city where your business is located. And down here you can indicate special days and hours when your business has an irregular schedule if you want so. For example, it can be holidays or something else. Another crucial thing that every business owner must add to their profile is a phone number. I didn't do that during sign-up, so I'm gonna add it now. As for the products and services, we're gonna take a look at them a bit later, since they have particular tabs on the left panel, and we are gonna go over each of them anyway. Then comes the attributes, which are special features that potential customers seek out. For example, you can share whether your business offers outdoor seating and Wi-Fi, or if it identifies as women-led. I recommend you to select all the attributes that are relevant to your business, because it may additionally help to stand it out from the competitors. And the last thing we can specify here is the date when the business was launched. You may consider it as an important information, but actually there are a lot of people who prefer to have deals only with the companies that have been on the market for a long time, so it's better to indicate it. Okay, since we're done with the Info tab, let's take a look at each tab in turn. And the first one is the posts. Here you can publish announcements, offers, events and products just like you do on social media. All the created posts will appear on the Update section toward the bottom of your business profile. It's a pretty useful tool because it not only allows you to share information and engage with your audience, but also sends positive ranking signals to Google if you're posting regularly. So I highly recommend you to use it, but also keep in mind that certain post types expire every 7 days. The next step is Insights. Unfortunately, this step won't be active until you verify your profile and get first visitors, so I can't show you properly what it looks like. However, I've optimized my clients' business profiles a lot of times, so I have something to share with you. In a nutshell, Insights give you a behind-the-scenes look at how your customers interact with your GMB listing. For example, using it you can find out how many views your listing had, how and where customers find your listings, and what actions they take after visiting it. So I do recommend you to go on this tab from time to time to get new ideas about how you can additionally attract customers. Then we are gonna go over to the Reviews tab. It's crucial to try to get as many reviews as possible, not only because they have a huge influence on consumer buying, but also because it's one of the vital ranking factors. In addition, Google may also display business profile in search results if it has reviews that contains those keywords. But how can you encourage your customers to leave reviews? You can literally ask them for that. The point is, many people are very far from the internet marketing and don't even know that they can leave positive feedback about your business somewhere if they liked your service. Also, when you start getting your first reviews, don't forget to respond to all of them. It not only shows the original reviewer you're thankful for their support, but also makes that positive review stand out on your listing and encourage new customers to leave their own reviews. The same goes for negative reviews. You should try to answer them as soon as they have been written, to show you take them seriously and placate the unhappy buyers. But make sure you're extremely courteous, because taking them back will only make you look unprofessional and nothing more. Then we're gonna go over to the Messages tab. Once you turn on this feature, customers will find the appropriate button on your business profile and be able to message you at any time. It's an awesome opportunity to be in touch with your audience, so I highly recommend you to use it. However, pay attention that Google wants you to respond to messages within 24 hours of receiving them, otherwise they can even deactivate messaging for your business if you break this rule. Now let's move ahead to the photo step. First of all, you have to add a logo of your company that's used to show your identity when you post a photo or reply to a review. Then goes the cover photo, which is one of the most important, as it shows up front and center of your listing. As for the videos, they can add some variety to your profile and make you stand out among other businesses in your category, so I recommend you to upload them as well. The rest of the tabs are pretty obvious, so we're not gonna dwell on them, just keep in mind that the more photos you add, the better. And let's go over to the booking step. The booking button is a feature that can really stand out your company from the competitors and help you get the most out of Google if your business involves customer appointments. It makes it a lot easier to get new customers because they don't even have to leave Google to book an appointment with you. The good news is that the button will be automatically added to your listing if you have an account with one of Google's supported scheduling providers. And the last two tabs here are products and services. Adding them is especially helpful if your offerings are not made clear in your business name. Populating these sections also adds content to your profile that can help it to rank for even more relevant searches. You can add a product name, its photo, category, price and description, as well as an action button, which can additionally encourage visitors to make purchases. The same goes for services. We've already added a few at the previous steps, but on this step we can also indicate a price for them and fill their description with useful information and keywords. And the last thing I want to tell you about is the questions and answers section. As you can see, it doesn't have a specific tab on the left panel, and there is a reason for that. The thing is, nowadays Google has temporarily suppressed this section in response to the last world events, so you may not see this option for a while. But once it appears again, I highly recommend you to use it, because answers to these questions may be the impetus for a customer deciding to choose your business. Moreover, questions and answers that contain keywords can help improve your business profile's ranking for these keywords. Also, there is a little hint for you. You can make a list of the most frequently asked questions your business gets and then ask and answer them yourself. It doesn't violate Google policies and helps prevent duplicate questions to appear. That's it for today, guys. I hope this video was useful for you. Don't forget to hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed already, be sure to click subscribe so you never miss a video you need to succeed online. Have a nice day and see you the next time. Bye!